I'd like to take you through here just to see some motorbikes. We have a big selection of motorbikes every auction, and we get one or two people send through emails and what have you and say, why don't you do so many motorbikes as you do cars? Well, we do a tremendous amount of motorbikes, but we don't often film them. And I think that's an age thing. If we'd have been going back to the 50s, the guys there filming would have been so keen on the bikes, they'd have neglected the cars, but it's gone the other way. So if I can take you through here just to show you a few bikes. Come on, dog. Come through. Now, this is normally absolutely chock-a-block, but it probably will be in the next couple of weeks. We're low on stock at the moment on bikes, as you can see. These modern, fantastic bikes, tremendous value for money, we can't sell them. You know, we call these motorbike shop bikes. You know, so they're sold, generally speaking, out of a motorcycle dealer shop. You know, they're not our cup of tea, but we try not to cherry pick. And if somebody puts in a couple of early machines and said, will you take our Honda 750 as well? Then we say, yeah, obviously. So that's the way we try and operate. But we are a little bit short on bikes at the moment, as you can see, but we still have a nice selection of proper British bikes, as you can see. BSA is particularly popular, really, really popular bike. That's an A50 Royal Star. That's a rare bit of kit, that one there. Here we have, I think, probably BSA, yeah, Super Rocket. Yeah, nice machine. They're the beauty of these machines, or this era of bike, 60s in other words, 50s, late 50s, 60s, they are so rideable. They're so reliable. They got to a stage whereby you could actually jump on that bike in London and drive down to Brighton or wherever it might be, Worthing for the day and back, no effort whatsoever. And prior to that, it was always a little bit, take some tools in case you break down. You didn't break down in these, on these. They were particularly good bike for that job. Bathtub Triumph, as you can see. Look, little 350, T21, super little machine. Lots of specials. So we have quite a number of this style of bike, including in every sale. Competition bikes, off-road bikes, not competition bikes, off-road bikes. We sell them really well. There's always somebody interested in a competition bike, little 175 Yami there, as you can see. We do okay with the rarer 20s and 30s bikes, a bit like this, been a bit of a rare machine. Very unusual little Francis Barnett, actually, a nice little bike. Still really prehistoric, as you can, rigid back end, girder front forks. And this here, I mean, it's a bit elaborate, but look at the Speedo drive there. I mean, look at that great big cog on there to drive the Speedo. You know, we'd now be modern day bikes, we'd be looking at a tiny little cog like this, you know, and that would be plastic. So quite an interesting machine, that one. Little Francis Barnett, little stunner, beautiful bit of kit, super condition. Little lightweights, we sell them really, really well. And of course, moddy boys love these, don't they? The scooters. But again, we're getting short of moddy boys. We really are. I mean, that looks a right honest bike, doesn't it? That one there. And these are good. Look at this. This is amazing. And I watched these when I was a kid, down in Clacton and places like that. You know, when the moddy boys used to go and fight with the rockers and all the rest of it. And used to be amazing, really. And I thought, well, I couldn't make my mind up when I was a kid watching these mods and rockers fighting and that. Don't know why they'd done it. They were just balmy like, but they did. And I could never make my mind up whether I was going to be a scooter boy or a motorbike boy. But I think I erred on the side of a motorbike. But then when I got to 16, I thought, I'm not all that keen on getting sopping wet and full of oil and all the rest of it and getting mucked up. I'll get a car. And that's what I done. I went onto a three-wheeler at 16 and that, and had a little bit more comfort and a bit of a drier ride, you know. But I used to admire these. I mean, you see these with more mirrors than that, a massive amount of mirrors. You know, it's just dressing them up. It's as simple as that. No point in it whatsoever, just chrome. Acres of chrome, as much chrome as you could possibly get on a bike, and you'd cracked it. And And Parkers, well, Parkers and stuff like that. Brilliant, brilliant era, really brilliant. So that'll give you an idea of what we have on a regular basis. Yeah, we sell an awful lot of memorabilia. Yeah, that's always really, really popular. Yeah, it is. It's, I suppose, it's affordable, and you need memorabilia to sort of dress up your man cave and so on. So, yeah, we do all right with it. We do very well with it. Some sales are an awful lot busier than others, obviously, but yeah, it's a very important, integral part, in my opinion, of our auction, because we punctuate the car and the bike auction with memorabilia. It nearly all sells, sort of, at least you get a bid on all of it. So I would have said you probably sell 90% of memorabilia, which is very nice, because cars and bikes can sometimes be pretty difficult. You're trying to extract bids out of people, and memorabilia, it's normally bang, 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 sold. And then you maybe have 2 or 3 cars, one of which you're going to struggle with, the other 2 are sold quite easy, and then back onto a couple of bits of memorabilia, bang, 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 sold. It perks everything up. People want to hear the hammer coming down, sold, blah, 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 sold, blah, 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 sold. It just G's everyone up, and this enables us to do that. So it's very important, in my opinion, yeah. Anyway, there you go. That'll give you an idea of the Motorbike Shed and what we do, and incorporates the memorabilia. So, yeah, pretty important. I'll be perfectly frank with you, I'm not over keen on selling bikes. Actually, the physical side of selling a bike. The trouble is, I don't want to upset people, but I want to tell you how it is. And the fact of the matter is that bikers sold their Triumph 21, for argument's sake, back in the 1950s or early 60s, and they sold it for 8 quid, maybe a tenner. And they want to buy it back now at 12 quid. They can't get their head around the fact that they're now 3,200 quid or 4,200 quid. They just can't comprehend it. And that's the comments we hear all the time. Last one I had, 8 quid. I wouldn't give 3,200 quid for one now. Well, you ain't going to buy one then, are you? You ain't going to own it. And so they're a little bit mean. And we say that motorbike lads, well, I'll tell you absolutely truthfully, they won't like it, I know, but they split a penny and skin a fart. That's what we say with motorbike lads. Sorry, but it's a fact, Mike,